All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. So we're going to do a no contact real quick and see what's going on. I'm going to jump straight into it. Guys, if you need anything, check it out down below. I am going to try to do this reading a little more structured, so let me know down below if you like it or not. I'm going to try to start asking specific questions and really kind of dig in more. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. So in this no contact reading, I am seeing someone where this person is in obsessive thoughts right now. Now, Spirit's telling you that everything is going to unfold in divine timing when it comes to this connection specifically. I am saying that there has been obvious time apart. There's even been a releasing energy. Now, what you don't know is that someone is obsessively thinking about the fact that they feel like you've released them. So this could have been someone where you guys maybe broke up, decided not to date anymore. There could have been something of that sort where it's like, no, maybe we're just not compatible. We don't want the same things. Maybe it was a timing issue. But as this time apart has taken place, clarity has been gained on both sides. Okay? So what clarity did you gain? You've gained the clarity that you need to accept things for what they are, surrender and let go. Only then can the future come in, okay? Whether that's a future with this person or a future without. Now, what clarity have they gained? They've gained the clarity while spending time alone or maybe even in nature that how they feel for you has not went away. It's gotten stronger, okay? It's like, I thought, yeah, this is the right thing. We shouldn't pursue this. We're not compatible. But this is going to be the person that comes in and goes, no, I want you. I want this. So let's dig into it. All right, I'm going to start with my Oracle cards. Guys, if you want to find them, you can find them down below on eBay or Etsy. All right, so let's see. I do ship these out myself with a little gift inside if you would like to purchase from my itty bitty teeny weeny shop. Okay? All right, let's get it. What does this person want to say to you? And then I'm going to see how they view this connection. When I envision a future partner for me, I think of you. I'm worried that the life that I have made fantasy is not going to be able to be reality. So this person's even gotten to a point where they see you in their everyday life. I see taking vacations with you. I see doing holidays with you, birthdays, get-togethers. So the reason this person could be stressing out is, again, the time apart, you've gotten to a place of, I just need to accept people for who they are. If someone wants to be there, they will. If they don't, they won't. It's that simple. I'm going to accept it for what it is and move on. But what you don't know is that in that time apart, it's like this person's been simmering on how they feel for you, what they think of you, what the future could be if you two gave to one another. And this person is kind of starting to freak out, feeling like it could never be reality. And it's also an energy of, have I completely missed this opportunity because I did let time slip away? I did think at one point, maybe this isn't what we need. I think that can sometimes be love, is thinking, oh, I don't think me and you are meant to be with one another. And then love steps in and it's like, wait a second. Love conquers. Love evolves. I said, no, that's a blockage. No, that isn't a blockage. I'm actually moving that blockage. That's what I'm starting to see here. Yeah, what did I just say? The Tower. Okay, how do they view this connection? They view this connection as something that come out of nowhere. They did not see you coming. So you guys could have met on like a random Wednesday. It could have been an energy of, went to go get my oil change, met someone, went to go to the grocery store to buy some bananas, some protein bars. Boom, I meet someone. Never thought that was going to happen today. How do they view this connection? They view this connection, you make them feel like hot stuff. Like when this person is in your presence, they feel like they're a man or a woman on top of the world, on top of the earth. You make me feel like one in a million. That's how this connection makes them feel. That's how they view this connection. This connection makes me want to do different things. It makes me want to be better. It makes me want to step up. And instead of making excuses, like I said just a second ago, we're problem solving. Yeah. But have I done damage? So something's happened for this distance and this clarity. I don't know if this person told you. I don't know exactly the nitty gritty details. It's given an energy of, I don't think I can be what you need. I don't think I'm ready. There was a reason for the distance. How do they view this connection? Besides the fact that it makes them want to be the best version of them. It makes them feel like being with you puts them on cloud 9. How they view this connection, it's my make it or break it moment. I either have to move towards this connection and bet it all on this path, or I have to decide that this path is not for me and be willing to live with the regrets if that's what I come across. And I think that's what's happening here, is that this is someone that you've released and decided to say, okay, they just don't want me. They just don't want this. This isn't what I thought it was. A lot of you come to terms with something, and because you've come to terms with it, now it's going to come back in. I'm seeing 11-11. Okay? Could be a twin flame dynamic. It doesn't have to be. How do they currently feel for you emotionally? How do they currently feel for you? They're having a hard time expressing what they feel emotionally. So emotionally, how do they currently feel for you? If they've never been able to see you through true, authentic eyes before, they do now. Where they once didn't see you as maybe authentic or the successful path, it's like, I've got clarity. You're it. This person sees you as the successful path. Whether I choose that path or not, you're going to be successful. That's how this person feels for you, and that's how they view you. But this person is recognizing that they do have maybe an inability. Actually, no, let me back up. This person does not have an inability. I heard, I don't got the inability. I'm just inexperienced when it comes to sharing emotions. So maybe that's the problem here. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's never felt the need to show up differently. And with you, they are. They're feeling the want, the need, the urge, the desire. So they're going to, but it's like a baby learning how to walk. It can be a little rocky. And that's what's happening here. Your relationship and your dynamic is requesting and demanding a different version of someone. And this is the moment when they get to decide if they want to or they don't. And this moment, this person is saying, I absolutely am. I don't know how I'm going to open up to you emotionally. I don't know how I'm going to get my point across and let you know how I feel. But I am going to get my point across. Somebody could try to get like chat GBT or something like that to help them, or maybe a friend to help them. How do I say this? How do I get my point across? How do I open up emotionally? What does that look like? What's too much and what's not enough? This person's got to learn that. So, for some of you, maybe this person's just now starting to realize what it takes to like open up emotionally. Now, this person views you as someone who's cut your emotions off. So that could be the releasing energy. Yeah, 10 of Swords on the bottom. That could be the releasing energy. Okay, so they view you as someone where you're like, we're done. No more free water for you. No more. Yeah, they view you as someone where you're like, no, we're completing the cycle. It's done, it's over, it's done, it's over. This isn't we're not pursuing a relationship, but we'll pursue a booty call. No, we are not. We're not pursuing anything. This is done. This person views you as someone where when you close the door, you close the door. And you lock it, you throw away the key, and you forget there's a door there. That's how this person views you. I don't know if it's true, okay? That's how they view you. They view you as someone, when you say a cycle is done, and I mean it. You're the kind of person where you say what you mean what you say. That's how this person views you. They view you as fun, too. They're like, God, you're fun. You are so fun. I love flirting with you. I love talking to you. You can make a boring dinner fun. What is this? Do you have like a lot of fire in your chart? Because I'm getting a very fun, you come in the room, you take over and you don't even mean to type of energy. You're the kind of person, this person views you as the kind of person where before you get into a room, everyone could be in their own corners. They could be on their own phones. Ain't nobody talking to each other. You walk in the room and all of a sudden there's a gathering. Everyone is focused on one thing, which is the conversation that all of you together is having. Okay, well, before you come in that room, there were 10 people doing their own thing and not associating with each other in no shape or form. But you come in the room and all of a sudden everybody's associating, everybody's talking, phones are put up. there's a sense of, what will we say, community that you're able to bring. And that's like good news to this person. They feel like you're able to bring people together. And that's one of the things that they love about you. That's also how they view you. But they view you as someone where it's like you bring life to the party. You bring the fun. And then when you walk out of the room, it's like everybody goes back to what they were doing. That's how this person views you. You got a lot more power than what you know that you have. I don't know if you know that about you, but that's how this person's viewing you. Okay, give me a little bit more. What do they like about you? I just heard, I like that you're not scared of change. You're the kind of person when you say that you're moving forward, you're moving forward. You're the kind of person when you say enough's enough, we're getting something new. It's like if you sell a car, you don't then get a new car and cry about the car you sold. You sold that car for a reason. You move forward for a reason. Yeah, we can talk about it maybe once every 10 years, but we're not going to keep bringing up this car. That's how this person views you. And that's one of the things they love about you. You are this very, let's get to the future. Let's get to where we want to go. If we don't take action, nothing's going to change. I'm the kind of person where I move forward, whatever that looks like. It's like this person really loves your ability to accept things for what they are. You don't, at least this is they perceive you this way. They don't view you as someone who obsesses over things. And if you do, you have the ability to hide it. Okay, what else do they like about you? Somebody could be 57. They like that you're always trying to find peace or common ground when it comes to the relationships and the people that you love. So this could be someone who's witnessed you try to fix an issue. So, let's say that this is someone you work with, or let's say that this is someone that's around you, or someone that is associated to someone that you know. They could be associated and could hear about the fact that you're always trying to find peace. You don't want to fight. You don't want to be on the outskirts with people. You're always trying to find peace, especially with the people that you love. You're not the kind of person where you're like, listen, F Uncle Bob, I'm never speaking to him again. You're the kind of person where you're like, I'm going to accept Uncle Bob for who he is. There's love here. There will always be love here, but it might need to look different in order for us to gain peace, because we're not going to agree on this. And this person, again, really admires that. You're not quick to be like, oh, we didn't agree. You're a narcissist. Uh-oh. No, that's not this energy. It's like, listen, I just want to get to a place of peace. We're not always going to agree. We need to agree to disagree. It's fine. Still love you, Uncle Bob. And this person's like, wow, do you know how much maturity and stability in oneself it takes to not let little things fluster you from a place of peace? Okay, give me a little bit more. What do they not like about you? They don't like that you've not taken the action. They're like, okay, well, one of the things I don't like is that you're a go-getter and you ain't coming to get me. Offended. That's this person. This person feels like you're the kind of person, Pisces, where if you want something, you're going to go get it. So the fact that you ain't come got them yet, it makes them a little insecure. It's like, okay, I mean, I love a lot of things about you, but I also don't like that you ain't offered me anything yet. So this person is a little salty. They're salty that maybe, just maybe, it's not easy to get in those inside quarters like it used to be. This person could also maybe not like that you... I feel like there's a lack of offering here. So you could be the kind of person where you're big on boundaries. I do things that I want to do, not because it's expected of me, but because I want to do it. And this person, one of the things they might not like about you is that does complicate things, okay? You don't have this tendency to people please. So being with this person or dealing with this person, if they want you to be a people pleaser in that moment, well, I'm your wife, I'm your girlfriend, I'm the girl you like, it's time for you to please me. He's the kind of man where he would go, please yourself. I'm not offering you something I'm not willing to offer you. I will let you move in with me one day, but it's not going to be today because you feel that way. Well, that could piss her off. Why? Because she needed that offer. Why won't you just offer me to move in? I don't get it. What's your problem? That's the one thing that this person doesn't like about you, is that they know as they know as they know, baby, you got a backbone. And let's be honest, let's be real. It takes a strong individual to build with a strong individual. And this is someone who's realizing just how strong you are, that you're not the kind of person where you show up from a place of deep emotion. And I think that that is kind of a misconception with Pisces. A lot of people view Pisces as erratic, when in reality, they're not necessarily erratic unless they're an unhealed, unhealthy Pisces. Most Pisces, they will not offer you something or give you something unless they want it. And a lot of Pisces are not very emotional people. They might go behind closed doors and cry and get a little tore up, but they're not going to offer you something and then take it back, and then offer you something and then take it back, unless they are unhealthy. And this person is very much aware that you're not the kind of person where you're going to give them something because they expect it. It's like, listen, you're getting what you're getting because I want to give it to you. And if you don't like it, that's a you problem. And this person's not used to that. They're not used to building with someone. It's like, you're not a people pleaser. I don't care if you're happy today. You a grown man, you a grown woman. Okay. It's going to be okay. That's how this person views you. And they're used to maybe a lot more emotional, people. I just heard this person could also have the tendency to get emotion and emotional manipulation mixed up. So you not using your emotions to manipulate this person could mess with them mentally, because they're used to dealing with those type of people. And that could be something that they don't like about you, is that you are so different from what they've dealt with. They don't know how to handle you. So again, you're not a people pleaser. They've been dealing with people pleasers. You're not. You're not. So where they think you would compromise and fold and do this, that, or the third, because others have, you're like, no, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not offering you emotion. I'm not offering you love. I'm honestly not offering you kindness no more, because we're not associated. You're out of my life. And this person's like, oh, wait, I'm so used to dealing with people who do the complete opposite. And I admire that you have a backbone, and I think it's one of your best qualities, but I also don't like it when I'm the one receiving that treatment. And that's one thing this person doesn't like about you. There is a version of you that they want where you could be very offering and accommodating, and again, people pleasing, and you're not. You're like, listen, I don't care if you're happy. You're a grown man, you're a grown woman. I'm here to add to your happiness, but I'm not here to make you happy. That's what I'm saying. So that you're different than anyone or anything this person's ever dealt with. Okay. What is their hope? They're hoping that they can reverse something that's already taken place. Yeah. This is someone who feels like you two are meant to be together. And their hope is that whatever's taken place can be healed, can be fixed. I hope there hasn't been too much time apart, space and distance, for us to be able to heal this, because I really do find you special. That's their hope. Okay, what's their fear? Their hope is that you guys can match each other and start growing something together. Their fear is that you guys are going to start building a stable foundation together, and something that they've went through is going to end up taking place. So their fear is either they're worried that they're going to get emotionally invested in you and their past reoccur. So I don't know if they've been left in the past, or if they were taken for their money or taken advantage of, but they are worried that the past could happen again. It didn't happen with you, but they are worried about that. This person's also worried that you guys could get together and spend a few years together, and then you decide that you're not happy and you want to bring a change. This person, they just want to be loved by someone who's honest and transparent, and they feel like you are the one for them. But there's also an energy of, I've got to fight between what I know true in my gut and what my fears, my worries, and my hopes are telling me. And right now they're kind of in an energy of, I don't know which one's true and which one's a lie. So their fear is that they're going to see you as their future, and then it kind of blow up in their face, and then you decide that you don't want them in your future. But what if we get together and then you find someone better? What if we get together and I'm comfortable in this relationship, and then you decide one Tuesday morning that you've decided it's time for a change and that you're not happy here anymore? Yeah, and that you take a leap in another direction and put a wall up. There could even be worry that somebody could want to reunite with someone from their past. So somebody could be worried that maybe an ex is going to pop up or something of that sort. I don't know if someone's been cheated on with an ex in the past and that's why they have that specific fear, but I'm saying it. All right. What are they hoping is going to unfold? And then we're actually going to jump into an extended. Guys, if you want the extended, you could find it down below on Patreon or individually on Gumroad. What are they hoping is going to unfold? They're hoping that they can offer you their love, a cup, a new beginning, and it be accepted. I will say this, whoever this is, they're currently stressed out and burdened. Why? Because they've yet to bring this to you. So what they're hoping will happen is that once they finally say, hey, listen, this is what I want. Can we have this? Can we have that? That you're going to say, oh my God, I would love to accept that cup. But there is a fear that you're going to go, ooh, why would I want that? Because here's the thing, if you reject this person is understanding exactly what they're losing. They see you as an empress. They're like, you're the best I'm ever going to have. That's how they feel, okay? And if you decide to say no, or if you start leaning towards no, this person's going to try to persuade you by telling you, just take your time to decide. Let me show you. Let me prove to you. I'll prove to you. Don't tell me no right now. Hold on. Don't tell me no yet. Give me a few weeks. Give me a few weeks. Give me a few weeks. And I'm saying that some of you, that's then going to put you in an energy of, okay, I was going to say no, but since you told me give it a few weeks, I'll give it a few weeks. And you could entertain this person. But here's the thing. If that's your storyline and you do want to say no, but you decide to do it anyways, I'm saying that you're going to look at this person from a very heartless perspective. So you're going to be very logical. Any one little thing that they do, you're going to be like, oh, red flag, red flag. Yep, red flag. And then it's possibly going to set this up for failure because you're not really going in with an open heart. And I think Spirit's just telling you that whenever this comes back, because here's the thing, you've accepted this for what it is. It just is what it is. So now that this is about to come back to you, you're going to have to decide, do I believe in this person, what they're saying, and what they're capable of giving me? And if you're going to only look at them from a logical and practical perspective and you're not able to actually have your heart open and, you know, kind of be a little more open to what could happen, you might set it up to not work out the way that it could possibly if you were willing to be a little more open. I'm just going to say that, okay? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I see you being unsure. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump into an extended. I'm going to see their intentions and what their actions look like. Okay. And maybe a little bit more into what they want to say to you. So again, if you want to find it, you can find it down below on Patreon or Gumroad. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow.